So this
Yeah,
is very,
it's like a
very
film.
awkward in person.
Kygar stands there with his arm out for 10 minutes.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
channeling the sun.
True hero right there.
I wonder if Duke would have recognized Cicero would have recognized that guy. Cicero, do you recognize that guy?
Crazy, he's still not here.
No, he's here. I heard him
Reno.
talk.
Oh, he's here. He's arrived.
Oh my god!
You know him?
Is this like a Lobo guy?
Nope,
I don't
not at
know.
all. This is like, from the way this guy is dressed, he looks like a common bandit leader.
Dude, I recognize his face. Where have we used this token before?
I don't think we have, dude.
I don't believe you.
I could just be lying to you, though.
I feel like you are. I'm pretty good with faces. And that's
Has
one I
anybody
recognize.
talked to him yet?
No.
Okay, Cicero will come from the bushes and pull up his pants.
Were they down?
He's like slowly. They weren't down when he came out, but it's obvious that he's fixing them as he's coming out of the bushes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. Sees dead creature over there. Seeps
Oh,
parties.
it's not dead. He's just unconscious.
He'll wake up
Unconscious.
eventually.
Yeah, I knocked his ass out because he was freaking out.
Freaking out in the grass.
Ah, yes. The best medicine. Violence.
I agree.
Hello.
This like maybe 30 or so year old man looks at you and says, "I know you.
I don't know. Do you?
I do not. Go away."
Oh.
That's an easy way to make friends.
Maybe we'd like to know each other.
And why would I want to do that?
I don't know. You seemed troubled. I'm very much known for easing trouble for people.
And why don't you explain how that damn fog works?
The world is crazy, ain't it?
So true.
My troubles are not eased.
Do you need the fog gone? What's in the fog that you need so badly?
I don't know. I just gotta go back there. I just can't figure out how.
What do you need to go back for?
My men, they're still in there.
Oh. How long ago did you lose your men?
A couple months, maybe. I don't know.
Oh. And not. It's gonna like kick the dirt like a little bit and no signs of them being alive?
I don't need them alive. I just know they're in there.
Ah.
Something tells me they're not quite dead, though.
Maybe like undead is what you're, or is that what you're suggesting?
Hell if I know. I'm not the kind of wisdom offering scholar that you can ask about that about.
Who needs wisdom? All we need is life experience, which is also wisdom. Just a, don't have to be.
Something tells me you don't got a lot of wisdom.
No, I have much wisdom.
Well, you haven't proven
They
it.
called me the wisdom child when I was younger.
No, the fuck, they did not.
They did, for sure.
You just said you need life experience, not wisdom, and they called you the wisdom child. How much life experience do you have as a child?
Hey, don't use my words against me. Hey, shut up over there.
Rip.
Kygar's dies laughing again.
So what do you
Well-
think's in there, huh?
Oh, we met what was in there. Like these giant creatures.
You look pretty happy for someone who's seen what's in there.
Oh, we killed them. Killed a couple of them.
3 of them.
Then you're better off than we were. I can still hear the honking.
Peace.
Oh, do we know?
Enemy.
And
What do you mean? What do you mean honking?
Do clowns exist in this world?
Roll me a knowledge, planes, or nature check.
A knowledge clowns check.
You could. If you put ranks in it, then you'll know about clowns.
Wait, can I put more ranks in knowledge gay?
Sure. You gotta
Does
spend the
anybody
ranks,
have
though.
any of those? Wait, does knowledge work local work here?
Knowledge local? Yeah, but at a penalty.
Okay, I only have 4, so this is gonna be a heavy penalty for me. Shit. Ah, shit.
Oh.
Oh. Maybe a couple geese in there?
No, this guy's probably just fucking crazy. It is entirely possible that he was attacked by geese.
It's okay, Fred.
You're not really sure what else could have made a honking noise.
Yeah, he'll pat his shoulders. He'll be like, "It is okay, friend. I'm sure whatever maybe small feathered creatures may have bothered you in the mist. It will be okay."
Whatever the hell they weren't small.
Big geese?
I can't
Now
wait
that's
for
an
you to find
issue.
it. Tell you what, if you go back in there, bring me along.
All right.
To come with us willingly.
I gotta get into those woods.
He has
I
to
don't
get.
know how the hell you got in there and out without a scratch like that, but if that's my
Luck.
ticket in, then I don't care.
Well,
Basically, we're super cool and special.
Do we
Yes,
want to
this is
bring
very
this guy
true.
with us?
Grandelius was called a special boy when he was a child.
That's
Yeah, I
so
don't doubt
true. How did you know that?
I know these things because I am Cicero.
Oh,
Dad voice.
they told me I was a special guy with special needs.
Cicero does nod his head very slowly at Morrison.
Well,
All
why
right,
don't
we'll
you go
grab
take-
you once if we do head back.
Yep. Have fun.
All right. Oh my god, that guy was a downer.
That guy's friends got killed by geese, right?
I mean, his pupils were dilated. He was like staring past you. There's definitely something up with him.
Is everybody high in here? What's going on?
I mean,
the only guys with dilated pupils are the white guy, Kane, and Morrison.
someone
everyone
on
So
else
the
on
only
that one
important
guy.
people.
Everyone else seemed maybe like eccentric, but not like out of it or anything.
Yo, what the hell is going on over here?
Oh, Dom.
It's the leprosy man.
Don is just blue.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Don,
Let's
you
go
can
kill
be
that
normal
twig.
again.
You want to kill
Snow
Don?
react.
Or you want to kill that Kushko guy who's the new Kenjoku member?
Don
Oh.
Beerbeard.
What's happening with that guy over there?
He's weird. He's very new to Kenjoku and he's being weird about it.
Challenge him to a duel.
Ooh, I'll
I see,
duel
I
him.
see. Oh,
Yeah,
do you want
anyone
me
who
to
touches-
referee like last time?
Oh, we're talking about dueling. I've got my dueling supplies in here somewhere, actually.
Supplies.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
You know, the supplies you use when you challenge people to duels. I swear I left it in here.
It sounds gay.
Are you
just
about to
duel
pull
them.
out the glove?
No, your deck, idiot. How can
Whoa.
you duel someone without a deck?
I don't think we're talking
See,
about
you're
two different
keep
types of
getting more gay.
duels.
What are we saying? You need a dick to duel.
No, a deck. At least 60
Why
cards.
do you
I've got it in here somewhere. Jessica, where's my dueling deck?
What are you?
Dude, you change your penis?
I
No,
think
it's not a penis.
You keep saying dick.
It's red-blue. It's an amazing deck.
You might want to get that checked.
Why would your
It's-
dick be red and blue?
No, it's like red blue. I splashed in like a little bit of black for some like some sort of like anti-control guards, but it is like a mostly mid aggro deck for the most
So
part.
now you're
I've got it around here.
appropriating
What
your
is a
dick.
mid aggro dick?
It's one of those things, you know, like where magic gathers. And then,
Yes,
yes.
Delius knows what I'm talking about.
The
I thought it was a
magic
Yu-Gi-Oh
gathers.
reference.
I'm unfamiliar with the magic gathers.
It's how
When
you
the
duel
mages
people.
gather.
Is that what
Some
the, is that
mages
what this
duel with each other.
this thing is called? This dick is called the mage's deck. The mage's gather.
Maybe that's what he
Deck,
calls his deck.
DCK.
You keep
It's a
saying dick.
children. It's a thing that children collect, and you put these little images on thin pieces of pasteboard.
You know Kaikar can't
That's how you-
spell.
Of course.
Oh, is it from those Wizards of the Beach fellows?
Yes, the
I think I
wizards
can
on the
do it.
coast.
Yes.
See, you know who I'm talking about.
No.
Yeah, I've been dueling since ages. Picked it up in grad school.
The coastal
We're talking-
magisks.
Cicero, if
Get
you
a whole
want to do that,
tournament
man,
back
you
to
should do that,
school.
man.
I
Hey
should
guys,
what?
should we just go to Casson?
I think we should just go to Castle.
Is that
I
the
thought
plan?
Crandelius was the one that wanted to duel him.
You said it first.
No, I said, hey, that's a weird fellow.
I think I would
You
get
said-
kicked out of my new
And you
religion.
said, let's go beat up that twink.
Well, that was a group action. That wasn't really a one-on-one type of thing.
Why would we attack a fellow Kenjoku?
I didn't know he was Kenjoku. He just looked strange to me.
You sound racist. Just like, that's how I feel about Knowles, so I get it, but let's move on.
Why do you hate Knowles? What's your problem with Dawn?
They're just weird creatures.
Has Dawn not proven himself to be a valuable ally?
That doesn't make them not weird.
People
He did
can be
burn
weird,
everybody
but still
that
respect
one
them
time.
regardless.
Did you see him eat moss?
Yes.
It's weird.
Don't?
Weird.
But do you
Weird.
remember that time he put us all on fire?
Yes, and I did not like it, but at the same time, I can still respect Dawn as a person.
I
Wait.
respect
Saved
him
my
as a
life.
person. He's just a weird person because of his race.
Okay, you're a weird person because you don't fight with magic, and you beat people to death with your fists.
I do fight with magic.
Okay, well you use magic in a very different way than most mages I've seen.
I'm
Do
not
I
a
think
mage.
that makes exactly? Does that make
I'm
you
a-
a lesser being? No.
But that's not my race.
I feel like this is the first time I've seen
Why
Real
does-
take a high
Why
ground
does
here.
heritage matter more than you?
It's not like I think bad of him. I just think he's different of him.
Yeah.
Okay, you're different because you're less learned than me.
It's like a
that
mild
make me worse?
racism, Real. I don't think that he's
Yeah.
full racism.
I know, and I dislike it.
Real love slaves, hate racists.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
not
Your moral
love
grunges
slaves.
are everywhere.
I do not love slaves. I believe in paying people a fair wage for labor done.
That's
that weird?
not slavery. If
That's
there's- when
exactly the definition of slavery.
you just slavery is when they don't work for money.
Okay, well then why would someone work for you if you're not paying them? That's what
That's an-
capitalism is.
Well, threats of death, mostly.
Okay,
Yeah.
why would I threaten a random person with death?
Because
To
you're
make them your
Or
slave.
some- Yeah, to coerce someone to work for me? Why would I want to coerce someone?
Well, you are a very violent person, Real.
Yeah.
I'm
I
no
want
more
you-
violent than any of you are.
No,
You're
I think
more
you're
violent.
probably the most bloodthirsty.
You're
of
the
us.
most violent.
What makes me
No,
right?
I'm the
I'm
most
pretty
violent.
violent.
Yeah,
You're
Hey.
like intention, but you're like violent with logic. He's just chaotically violent.
yes,
I'm
he's
violent
natural.
with love.
He's
I
a special.
Salivates over the idea of killing people. I just want to point
He's
that
a
out.
special boy. Okay, he doesn't compare to you.
Especially me, that's all.
Yeah.
I'm the most violent and crazy person here.
Crandelius
Compared to everything
is
you've
like
done.
a beautiful swan of violence. You're like the ugly duck of violence.
Aw.
Well, let's not involve an insult in there. Do more
And are all you-
more
Do all of you agree with
complimentary.
Kygar?
I don't
that,
necessarily
but a bit
agree.
more
I love
complimentary,
violence quite a
Kygar.
bit. I found that violence solves most problems, honestly.
For my short time being in this world, I've learned in most encounters it's currently kill or be killed, so...
Exactly.
A lot of things are trying to kill us, but it's kind of crazy sometimes, Real.
And anything I could say I've done, you've done far worse.
Then give an example.
Literally, the last combat we were in,
What did I do?
ran off and nearly soloed one of those things.
That's not evil.
no,
That's him being very badass.
That was Dawn
Exactly.
got it.
Why am I the one considered evil for trying to defend myself with my
We
sword?
didn't say
but
you're
he's considered
evil. We
very
just said
badass?
you're bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
How am I bloodthirsty? What have I
Being
done? that is
bloodthirsty
consistent
doesn't
with
make you
bloodthirsty?
inherently evil.
My preferred weapon is a rapier. It hardly bleeds anything. When have I advocated for violence when a peaceful option was not on the table?
Why don't you make friends with Elro?
Because Elro can suck my balls. Okay,
Yeah,
you want to know
I
what?
like to kill Elro too, to be fair.
Kygar's
You
got a
want to know the
sinister
reason I
smirk
don't
for
like
getting him all
Elro?
riled up.
I do not like Elro because he gave me a swirly. Because he came into my life, didn't believe that orcs could do magic, believed elves were more superior to people, and is now literally committing race violence against tieflings because he doesn't like them.
Man, he's really escalating his pranks on you from giving you a swirly to deposing a king of a nation.
But I mean, he is right
Things
about the elves.
escalated.
He is right about the elves, though. Elves are a superior race, but that doesn't mean be mean.
I'm
Rebellious, what's
sorry.
racy?
Okay, I'm sorry. What? Can you please repeat that, Kaiga?
Who's getting attacked?
I
Rebellious.
said,
As the white man wakes up.
oh no. Anyway, Riel, as I was saying, Riel, elves are the superior race, but that doesn't mean they can be racist. They just are the superior race.
Jesus
I'm
Christ!
sorry.
Put this fucking
I'm
thing
sorry,
down.
Kiga.
Everyone just starts kicking
I-
it, fucking until it's unconscious.
I'm
That-
sorry, Kiga. I can't help but I'm gonna need you to repeat yourself there a little bit because I think you were just agreeing with Elro.
Ah, shit.
So can
No.
you please speak up real bit?
As I said, elves are the superior race, but that doesn't mean they can be mean to other races.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
As doing it.
Well,
Bale's
you miss.
pulling his sword out.
You do miss. I don't understand why you're attacking me.
Ugh! Don't say things like that. Ugh.
I
there
not
nothing
say
I can say?
we need to stop Arrow for being mean to tieflings. That's not okay what he's doing.
But you just agreed with his ideology. You're just saying that everything you're just saying you believe in what he's doing.
I don't believe
The
in what he's doing.
superiority of race.
I mean, okay, but
I believe like
I think he was
think about it
talking
like
more.
this. Think about it like this. You know how there's like some people are physically stronger than other people? Just
Yes.
because you're physically stronger than someone else doesn't mean you can go beat up the weak people. That's not nice. You shouldn't do that. But they are stronger. And I agree with that. How superior some races are superior to other races. That doesn't mean they can be racist.
Someone can jokingly look at Kigar and say, "Man, this is not a good look for us."
So you're saying out there that because elves are just so much better than every other race in the entire world, that I should just throw down my spell book and go back to swinging people with a club, because that's what all orcs are good for, eh? Physical strength, and we
That
should
is
leave all the
not at
magic
all
to
what
the
I
elves
said.
in the world. Because that's exactly what you just said to me.
I feel like you're jumping to conclusions.
Really? Because what you're just saying is the entire reason I am mad at Elro. Because he
Nope.
never believed that anyone other than an elf could pick up a wand.
See, that's where I disagree with Elro. That's stupid.
Okay, well, please explain yourself because I am very mad at you.
Like how some people are stronger than others. Some
Okay.
races are cooler. Some races are pretty freaking cool, in my opinion.
So does that mean
I
we
think
all
what
should
he's
just
just
bow
saying
down
is that
before elven overlords?
That doesn't no,
specifically
you can't
are
be mean about it though. Just like
You
how
know-
big people can't go punch weak people just because they're stronger.
Oh,
Just
I
because-
disagree. I disagree that an elf can be a better wizard than me. I can match. I
I
can match
didn't-
any elf. That's exactly what you just said.
I didn't bring magic into this.
You're arguably okay, but hear me out, right? I don't necessarily agree that they're better, but I think we can all agree that elves of a high nature are
More
generally
inclined.
more inclined to magical proclivities than the other races.
They
Yes.
might
Yeah.
be more inclined, but if you take an elven swordsman, you take a half-orc swordsman, you train them both equally, then the answer of who's going to win is going to be 50-50. It's
I
nothing
agree
to
with
do
that.
racial
Yes.
productivity.
I believe that
I
is the
agree with
statement
that.
we are all making, my friend.
Okay, well then that's not what Kigar said 5 minutes ago by saying that
No,
elves
that's
are better
exactly
than
what I
every other
said.
race.
You brought magic into this. I didn't bring magic into this. You know, I'm strong, but I could meet a halfling who's stronger than me. Just because his race is different than mine doesn't mean he can't be stronger.
Okay, that I agree with.
But some races are better.
Alright,
Just naturally.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough of the
Just naturally. Just
the race
naturally. Like
discussion.
some races are just naturally physically stronger than others. That doesn't mean strong people can't be in that race. They're just better.
You just need to work harder to get.
Danielle, I think you need to hear the tone he is speaking, but somehow dial it down a couple in your own brain. And that's the level he is speaking at.
Real closes his eyes. He takes a big breath to himself. He takes his rapier, he sheaths it, and he just starts walking out of the cave.
Really needs a drink.
Real needs
There's
a lot
water
more
right
than a
there.
drink.
It's alright, Rio. For any consolation, I don't think I'm any better than you.
That's funny.
Hey,
Pinch
do
had
you want
no
to
idea how to even insert himself in that conversation.
Can we just go
Oh,
to
boy.
Cassin?
To Cass, I guess.
Can we just like sleep this one off, guys? They got a little bit heated there.
I don't know. I feel like that
Anyways.
was a good discussion to have.
That was I guess I articulated very badly. I didn't think elves are better than at magic, even though sometimes they are.
You know, Kigar, you have a way with words, and it's not necessarily a good way in a lot of cases.
Well, I think it's because he doesn't have like
That's
a
what
normal
I-
speaking voice. When he speaks, he yells.
That's what I'm starting to find. People don't
Dude,
understand.
Kier has
what
like
I'm saying,
one
like,
tone for
online.
everything. It's incredible.
It's weird. People. That's why I try to let. That's why I went and got real for the political talk. He's better at that.
So, Mr. President, you
No,
would be reconsidering that line of credit, would you?
I
No way I come back to this.
No, 32 to re. So, Mr. President.
You know what? Mr. President is gonna kind of like lean into Kier and say like, "Hey, can I trust this guy?"
Sometimes he seems to really like you, so yeah, I'd say yeah.
Okay, all right. And he'll give you the burning arc wand. It is caster level 5 and it has 20 charges left.
If he doesn't pay you back, I'll pay you back. I paid off his last debt.
Why would you tell him that?
I mean, he already gave you the wand, though. He definitely does look concerned.
So,
Hey,
how
you'll
far
get your money.
How
It's
far,
just it might not be from him.
Kigar is
how far back does
co-signing on
that
this
put me,
loan.
Really is
Mr.
co-signing.
President?
What's
Mr.
that?
Don't worry, Mr. President. If he doesn't get you your money, I'll get you your money.
I'll hold you to that. And the reputation of the Kenjoku.
Whoa,
No, that's not fair. That's not fair.
Well, hey, listen. I'm putting this entire deal on the reputation of the Kenjoku. If I
Why
didn't know
do-
the Kenjoku, if I
Cancel
didn't
the
know,
deal then. That's
if I
stupid.
no, if I didn't know the Kenjoku were so reputable from my dealings with them, then I would never have authorized this.
Jeez, Tenchi, you better pay this man back.
So
Yeah,
please
so
prove
how
me
far
right.
back does that put me now?
Like negative 5,000 or some shit like that.
Okay. Fucking bullshit.
I'm not paying it back.
Jesus Christ.
Rygar, were
I'll
you
just-
not
I'll just
listening
try-
to me when I said I regretted paying back his other debt?
Yeah, I don't know what you were thinking, telling him he was trustworthy. But we got magic now, so that's cool, I guess.
I mean, he
Five-
specifically teaches
five-
Kiga because he's worked with the Kenjoku before, and they haven't scammed him yet.
Kygar sighs. He's realizing
5,000
he's gonna
gold for
have
the
to give
wand.
1,000 gold because I know Tenchi's not
No,
gonna
the-
do it.
The wand is 3,000, but I thought you meant like total.
Oh, okay. Thank God. No, I mean, like, yeah, I'm almost close to 5K, but don't worry about it.
Though, if you guys are leaving for Casson, it is getting late, so Molly Daisy will absolutely offer you like a safe place to stay the night.
Oh,
Oh
sweet.
yeah. Yeah, we all stormed off and it's just the middle of the night. Oh, okay, we now turn
Wait,
around,
where's-
let's go to bed.
Who's real?
I imagine you guys can drag Real back.
Riel, come snuggle. You'll feel better after a snuggle.
What was the city we were in? Tamaran? Like, for the beginning?
Yes.
Yeah, we were in Tamran. We're headed to Casson.
Though, okay. You guys know how to do the what's it called? Resting, heal hit points, level plus con, spell slots, etc. You don't have any ability damage. They'll feed you, so don't worry about rations tonight.
Nice.
No,
A
you-
traditional Kenjoku meal.
Kygar is not racist. He just acknowledges privilege in a weird way.
In the morning, Molly Daisy will give you info on the things you
Yeah,
fought.
whenever an elf comes up to him, he just immediately starts sucking them off.
Yeah,
God.
precisely.
Molly Daisy will tell you that the things you fought on the first night in the fog are called parrot ghouls, which are native specifically to Nermathus, and they are known as parrot ghouls because they are highly intelligent and they mimic you as parrots, essentially. And they
You
aren't.
know, that tracks.
Yeah, they aren't necessarily hostile, at first. Though that's all she can dig up.
Did we give her the arm?
Did you?
I don't know, Don.
I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. I think we should give them an arm. You know, because they might need to experiment on it.
Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. She will also ask. I think she'd probably ask this to Real because that's who she was talking to. I mean, she'll address the whole party, but mostly she's kind of asking Real. And she says, though, after this lead is over, do you not have any other plans to deal with this? You seem like you were at a bit of a loss.
Probably just gonna head back to Tamran, honestly.
Well, it's as you said. It seems like he's found something here. If you really have no other lead, then look for that.
Yeah, we wanted the paladins to deal with our problems for us, but they're fucked, so.
What's up with paladins?
Okay. Though you guys are actually pretty close to Casson, aren't you? Yeah, you can get there, I believe, within a day. Okay.
Get down, Mr. President. Did anybody say that at any point?
No, you'll have to do it next time.
God damn it, dude. There will not be a next time.
Maybe we can stage a robbery on him and then bravely rescue him from the robbery so that he'll forgive Tenchi's debt.
Yes, we should hire somebody named Wilkes Booth.
Oh, God.
Indeed.
And it'll be totally fine.
His name is Booth Wilkes John.
I do have an NPC named John Wilkes Booth.
Nice.
Nice.
We'll talk about that another day.
We
Yeah,
know
he
exactly
also
what to do with
dragon.
him when we beat him.
I should size that up.
I think I have a new goal.
Yeah.
Is it to pay
Oh,
off
yeah.
your debt?
Sure. Let's go with that.
So Kygar's gonna have to pay it off.
That's your own fault, dude. Shut your mouth.
Imagine Tenchi dies in the next encounter.
Kygar's like at least like halfway there, so it's not too bad, but Ugh.
So,
Anyway.
I'll do
No,
something
it's
about
fine. No,
it.
it's canon. It's canon. Only Kygar would pay it. It's fine.
It's true. Tenchi would pay that shit.
Yeah, but every
Anyway,
time
you guys,
Tenchi fucking...
Sorry, someone just.
Imagine every dad Tenchi comes up, we're like, Kaigar will take that.
Well,
Take care of that for me.
apparently Tenchi has 12 fucking dads, 11 moms, and 27 children. So I mean,
Oh,
it'd be too far
he's gonna
off.
be passing on all that debt.
Yeah, so
Yo,
promiscuous.
your relative died. Get anything? Nah, you lost everything.
Bro, good luck trying to find the next of kin. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
A Mexican? That's terror.
Next of kin.
Oh, I thought you said a Mexican.
Had to say that one real slow.
Because you might be a little slow.
No, because it honestly did sound like that at first. 'Cause I thought it in my head too. I was like, it did kind of sound like Mexican.
Sorry about that. Oh wait, shit.
They're being racist.
Yo, I think I like this debt arc though.
Sorry about that.
Is it an arc or is it just a permanent thing for you?
We'll see.
That's what she said.
Fiscal irresponsibility arc.
He's learning.
Dude, we're like gonna save the world and then like a king's gonna come up and you'll be like, hey, can I get a loan?
I'm gonna ask him to pardon me for all my debts. I'm gonna start it all.
No lessons were learned.
Like fucking Setzer.
Dude, that's your story, dude.
Man, Tenchi should get into gambling.
There we go. As you guys, as you guys walk up to Caston, it's clear that the smoke has long since cleared since you last have visited, and the rebuilding has done quite well. The fields have been sown recently. Half of them actually. They're only about halfway sown, if I'm correct. Actually, no. What fucking month is it? You're right. The seeds have been sown. The fields are being worked. Everything is kind of going on. The noises of the town are starting to finally come back. It's definitely made a big improvement since you guys were last here.
Let me make a roll.
Well,
Real still owns a home here.
I mean, real does too. We never designated where it was though.
Kygar slept in a tent on the outside of the wall.
Oh yeah, he just fucking squatted.
Nah, Real's parents still live here, don't they? I don't remember if we decided on an exact location.
Yeah, they do.
Which building?
Yeah, we should decide on which one.
9.
Oh, Dawn's home number 2. Also Dawn's home.
Darn how to claim this one. Sorry.
Pick another number.
Oh, can I big it? Make it bigger?
Can I dig it?
Well, it'd be Hammerfell residence. I don't live here.
Are
My
you a
parents
big
do.
Is that Real's house that's shaped like his head?
The Hammerfell residence.
True.
Nice.
Hammerfell home is. I love it.
How do you feel as you walk up to your hometown again, Daniel?
How many months has it been?
For you, it's been half a year almost, hasn't it?
Like
If not
6
more.
months.
Wait, no,
6.
it's been over half a year. Yeah.
So 8 months and 2 days.
Probably closer to 9 or 10, but yes.
Man, I'm Don's good turn reality. You know what? Sometimes I do miss coming back home. Yeah.
Riel looks at Don. He's still clearly in a bad mood from what happened. And he says, "Let's check it on your folks first. That's our best lead and helps us stay focused."
Don puts a hand on his shoulders, pulls him close. You know.
Riel returns the gesture.
Yeah. I'm not sure if my dad got those packages. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go.
I mean, he could, assuming he's still alive. The last you saw him, he was recovering in a medical bed.
Does the town look still damaged from the attack?
It's definitely damaged, but they've rebuilt a lot. Like they're in the process of moving on.
All right, I'm gonna head there first, Don. Lead the way.
It's
It is
definitely
your
not like
folks after all.
it's definitely not like a wealthy town, so it's kind of slow building, but like they're doing the best they can.
I would go to my house, my cool house.
So on the way, you happen to cross paths with the mayor, and as he sees you guys, specifically Keyguard, Don, and Real, he sees you guys and he's like, "Oh, thank goodness you." I forgot his voice for a sec. Thank goodness you're all right. I last saw you at the King's Manor.
Do I recognize the mayor? Do I know what the mayor's name is?
Yes, you guys have actually talked to him before. Let me see if I find this. I think I archived them. I
I,
didn't.
I don't. I don't remember if I have that written down or not.
Where the hell is he? Mr. President, Underwear, Don's father. Mayor Uptel, that's his name. Show the players.
Mayor Uptel.
He is in the compendium, actually.
I will add him to my personal notes.
Yep, I believe. Though he seems relieved to see you guys, nonetheless.
So you are also at the party. I take it
Yes.
that means you know why we're here.
Yes, after the fire, it was I mean, they were in quite a mess, I suppose.
Mayor Uptil, how much do you know about the conspiracy surrounding the Forest Marshal?
The what?
The Forest Marshal.
Well, yes, the forest marshal, the manor, yes.
Don, do we trust the mayor?
I mean, no, the mayor hasn't caused us any like harm at all.
I Mayor Uptil, the Forest Marshal is dead, and there's an active coup against the government.
No, that doesn't sound right. His manor burnt down, but he was evacuated safely.
Real pulls into the wagon and says, "You may wish to look in the wagon."
Oh my god.
He squints at you and is confused, though.
Don's
Walk.
gonna pull. Wait, hold on. Don's gonna pull Riel aside. Are you sure you really want to do this? It's really, really bad. I think you should really talk in private, don't you think?
Mayor, can we speak to you in private, please?
Of course, anything for you boys. Though, give me like a wisdom or intelligence check to notice something.
All right. Hey,
Oh, is
you
that
know,
kind of not worth trusting? Uh,
you see a piece of flesh off his face.
oh God,
Holy shit!
I'm not having a
Even
good day.
honestly, even real, like even with the low roll, you realize he said the after the manor burnt down.
Yeah, I was about to
The
say the
manor,
manor didn't burn down.
yes, it did. It was sometime after you left, I believe. The manor burnt to ash. I thought you must have left. I assumed that you were harmed
What?
in some way.
Real looks confused. The manor didn't burn down. There was a
Yes,
controversy, sure,
almost
but
3 months ago.
what?
It's apparently some lunatic set fire in one of the more not hidden rooms, one of the unused rooms, and it spread too much before they could stop it.
The
Something about
Don,
a
the manor,
maid.
Don, the manor didn't. Oh, oh boy, this is all too much for me. Don, and Real just grabs his head and he starts looking longingly towards an alcoholic drink of his choice.
Right, so does the fog have some kind of weird time dilation or what?
The
If
manor
it's been
didn't burn down while we were there, but maybe the manor did burn down after we left there, because it's been some while. But if that happened after we were left, then why would the mayor know about this? Unless the mayor isn't true, and the mayor's not telling his truth, and it means he's a doppelganger, which isn't necessarily being truth, which means you can't trust him. But I don't see a reason why he would trust him. But
Oh,
that Elro did specifically say he was targeting Cass's. Ah. And
Don
Real is just like is like horrible intrusive thoughts right now.
Don suddenly remembers that when he was talking to Molly Daisy, she mentioned the date was Gazray the 7th, and that didn't seem right at the time. Uh, and now he kind of has a feeling as to why that is.
Oh. Because the manor burned down? Is that what it is?
No, because you skipped like 3 months. You guys were in. You
Oh,
guys
The
were like
fog
2 months
causes
ago.
time dilation.
shit. I'm sorry. I got so confused. I'm zoning in and out. I'm sorry, man. I just.
No, I'm not mad at you, Don. I'm mad
No,
at
no, no.
myself for not realizing
s-
it earlier.
I'm saying this out of character.
Good God, while we're in the fog, it makes time go fucking faster. It's been months.
Oh, shit.
Did I get that right?
that's pretty fucking cursed.
Wait,
I
if
do.
that means things age super fast, fuck. I immediately check on the decomposition level of my corpses.
It doesn't seem like. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me check my notes. Yes, actually, it does seem like they have aged accordingly. Not quite
What
as
the
fast as
butt, bro?
not quite as fast as like 2 months, though. Definitely, it seemed either time did dilate or you guys spent more time in the forest than you actually realized.
What the we were in the forest for we were in the forest for a week, and it's been oh god, it's if we go back in, if that means if we're going back into the forest, it could be years before we get back out.
How, how long did it feel like we were in the forest for?
We were in the
Um,
forest for a week, were we not?
I mean, honestly, it's like when you
2
look
weeks
back
at
on it,
most.
it's all kind of hazy. But generally, that's what you believe. Yes, it felt like a week at least.
Oh god, it's been months. Oh, oh god, I don't even own my store anymore. Oh god,
Good
this
thing
is
I had the
bad.
other Konjokus at the other orphanage. Hope they're okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mr. Mayor, during the house fire, did a small orphan boy in a wheelchair make it out safely?
I believe it was the forest marshal's general. Yeah, he had this kid in a wheelchair.
He still has the wheelchair?
He's committed to the bit.
He raised him well.
He raised a fucking scammer.
That's what.
wait. If it was months while we were in there, Rhea looks at
Months while
Dawn's
we were
face.
out of there.
Rhea looks at Dawn's face. How much more older does he look?
Oh, not much, really.
And Knowles have a short
Did-
lifespan.
Yeah, Noel's only lived to like 30, so that's why I'm really worried about him.
Inferior race. Inferior race.
Okay,
Igor
bro,
racism.
you and I are orcs. We ain't much better.
Yeah, you guys live another 10 years max.
Ah.
10 years is 10 years.
And I feel like Don's case, I think he's kind of a special case, honestly. I don't know how.
Dawn does not look that much bad. That
Does
much
it
worse.
look like he's visibly aged since like
Oh.
the last time I looked at him?
Does he have a
He
perm?
looks bad.
Does he have a mullet?
It doesn't look like it.
The fuck? Then how is our things aged but not us? Unless we go back in there for more scientific testing, and I don't want to go back in there because Real grabs his head. He's letting the intrusive thoughts win.
Not real.
Rio, you remember that rent concept you told me about a while back in Tamaran? I think you might be a couple months short on it.
I think I've lost my entire fucking business.
Oh.
I think they
Yeah,
haven't
that's
heard
not
from
good.
me in months, and my manager has taken control of my goddamn business.
Your manager was not that smart.
I mean, I was in a positive cash flow before I left, so either I've got 3 months rent to go pick up on, or I don't have a business in Tamaran. But I'm less worried about that. Oh fuck, Mom! And Dad, what's it called? I immediately
Dad.
run over to my house.
Oh. Curious.
I've got elderly fucking parents.
You run to your home and you knock on the door, and eventually your father opens it.
Magnamore! Dad!
He greets you with a smile.
Is everything okay?
Yes, of course. It's been ages. Come, have some tea.
I would love some tea. Things are
You know-
happening right now that I need the help.
To tell, we'll do everything in our power.
Is rest of the party with me? I don't want to steal the camera.
Don is there with you?
Dawn's
And she's
asleep.
probably still just with the mayor.
I don't want to split the scene, so finish that one first.
Haggar's gonna do crisscross applesauce in the middle of the street.
Nice.
Same. It's time for our daily prayers.
Yes.
Well, the mayor will address you and say, "Well, I do have work to do. I'm not quite sure what the force marshal thing is about. I truly hope you haven't found yourself in some great mess, boys. Though it was good to see you. I really worried after the fire. I thought you may have been claimed by it.
Who's he saying this to? The guy's just sitting in the middle of the street.
Pretty much. You
And
only
she's
took the
just
head of the
sweating
king.
bullets as he says that.
And did you start a fire?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that was easy.
My
Real
friends
is-
would never lie to me.
That's right. I'm your friend.
Yep.
That's an implication.
Another truth.
Do you guys say anything to the mayor before he leaves, or are you honestly just satisfied with this
Yeah.
conversation?
Okay, bye, Mayor. I love you.
Do I know you?
Yeah, I was at the party I slew Tiamat.
Oh, you're the dragon boy. That's right.
Yeah, you can call me the Dragon Boy. That's a cool name. Anyways, I'm gonna lay in the street and pray.
There is a church, but go ahead.
Church too. False idols.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Does this town have a gambling hall, by chance?
Oh my god.
Oh, well, I guess not, as the mayor just like walks away and doesn't respond to me.
What a
Oh,
dick!
I didn't realize you were asking him. I thought you were asking the party.
Real has too much on his mind to talk right now.
Speaking of,
Are my parents okay?
they're perfectly fine, though. You may have noticed there's an addition to the family in a small adopted elf girl who was orphaned in the attack.
Oh, who's this, Dad?
Where are my notes?
If I had a nickel for every time you said "Where's my notes," I'd have 5 nickels this session.
The thing is, I expected you guys to find this way longer ago. So I have this in like my old notes.
Oh, don't worry. I got like 50 pages of notes for Rune Lords as well. It's tradition. Take your time.
Unnamed child.
Unnamed child.
She's
Unchildlike.
Your child's name here.
yeah, exactly. She seems very excited to meet Real, and are almost the height of Real's parents.
I try my best to put on a smile given everything that's happened right now.
After the attack, well, after you left, the house was a little quiet, a little too quiet. So we decided to, take in someone less fortunate. It was a disaster for all, and we got out quite lucky. So we figured we'd pass on the good luck.
Wonderful. Did she just emerge out of the ruin of the church? I never quite got a. I'm sorry for leaving so quickly. I was kind of expecting to come back, leading the head of Golden Armor, leading the head of an army, but things kind of got sidetracked.
That's understandable. The life of an adventurer, I heard, is tumultuous. Though, yes, she was the child of a less fortunate family. They didn't make it
I
out. So we decided to honor their name.
Wonderful. Is there anything I can do to help?
Well, we've all pitched in to help put the town back together. I won't ask much of you, but I think the locals would like to see you. You are the town's hero, after all, you and Don and Kigar.
I'd love to go on a little bit of a tour around town. Things are. I wish I could be fully returning to Casson, but unfortunately, things have escalated since what was that guy's name? Mr. Necromancer decimated the village. Asser, I think his name was.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Alright, and at this
Sorry,
point,
yeah.
because Real literally can't trust anyone other Real desperately needs someone to trust, is basically gonna just spill the entire beans to his dad of everything that's happened so far, because God knows he needs help with something.
Oh, he's just fucking bewildered. Like,
He is spilling the entire beans. Like, we are caught up in this massive fucking what's it called, international conspiracy. It involves my old high school and this guy's cult and a weird thing. And oh god, we have the head of the dead fucking king in my back pocket. I don't know what to do.
Do
And
you
also
really want
I've
to?
aged.
Do
I
you really
also
want
have
to tell
aged
you?
like 3 months. Man,
do you add
real
the king's head part?
absolutely, like
Oh
real,
boy.
like out of character. Real puts on a fucking mask of like I know what I am doing, but like in front of his parents, Real knows. Oh god, I am completely worthless. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Please help. Like it is night and day difference. How, like, you will see it's a complete night and day how he talks to his parents versus how he was talking to like Kigar. Completely different person. He's like, "Oh God, I don't know what I'm doing. Please help! Everything is on fire, and I don't know I don't know what to do." And there's this guy. His name's Kigar. He hates everything I do, and I'm trying to take care of Jessica, and it's not working, and it's just problem after problem, and I do not see how to go forward. And the only lead we have is this crazy guy who apparently lives on the edge of Chasm.
Oh my lord.
So I don't know how random rich jewel merchant is gonna take that, but we can call it here if you want, because it's 10:30.
It is late.
I don't want to just dump that all on you.
No, it's good. It's good. He can't really offer much, like besides like a night, a warm dinner, etc.
I'll
Though
take it.
he will, I guess not pry, but he'll be like, maybe we should not deal with these problems. Maybe we can run away again, that sort of thing. Just like caring parent that's like not super down with the idea of dealing with this problem.
Believe you me, Dad, I'd like nothing more than to run away, but the problem is to run away too. Came all the way out here to Castle to get away from Elro and all of this nonsense. He's followed me out here. Where am I supposed to go? Cheliax? I think I'd last 10 minutes in Cheliax.
You could paint yourself. Never mind.
Believe you me, we've already experimented with color changing people. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change.
Ah. Well, if he ever comes here, I'll make sure to knock his teeth out.
I appreciate it, Dad. I'm just at one of those moments in life where every single action I take seems to lead to me losing. I hardly know any of these fellow adventurers apart from Dawn, and to be totally honest, the only reason I'm still with them is because I believe my chances of survival are only marginally higher with them, despite the fact that they all hate me.
Keep that chin up. I don't think that's entirely true. Just
I'm
keep
sorry
that
for being
chin
a
up, but
pessimist.
keep it on your neck.
That's what I'm trying. Amen. So I've kept up my faith in Farinray and all that, despite the challenges it's caused me.
All right. I think that's a good place to end session then.
I'm so tired.
Yes, thank you.
Alrighty, great
That was
session.
Thank
fun.
you.
Awesome
Hit the
session.
bell, yeah. Very, very good session.
And I will say, since you guys have gotten a step closer to the truth, you are now level 6.
Oh,
Let's
fuck
break it
yeah!
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Been a
Thank you.
long time coming on this one.
Yes. Yes.
You know where those ranks are going? Knowledge gay, bitches. Knowledge gay.
Pigar
Alright.
integrates himself into the LGBTQ community.
I finally have
Understands
good
the
level
terminology.
spells.
2114
Wait, so we're at level 6, right?
Yes.
3225.
Martial flexibility.
Okay, friends. Well, thank you for the session.
3225.
Thank you for the session.
Sir,
Good night,
thank-
friends.
Good night.
Take it easy, guys.
Here we go.
I can use my martial flexibility as a swift action now.
Nice.
Nice.
I unironically like this guy's design so much.
Mr. President.
Yeah, great name too.
I know, dude. I
hope we see more of him.
I
So-
I don't know. So that day where I was just doing like I woke up at like 2 a.m. and I was just like, well, I can't fall back asleep, so I guess I'll do 7 hours of session prep before I start my day. That's
Alright.
I found his design and I was just like, this is perfect.
Yep.
Let me
Feet-
the
feet-
web.
Feats
I'm
are
sorry.
odd levels, right?
Feats are